So this week, or for this 2 weeks, I did my main question as upon what foundation are U.S. schools built? So for my first question, I asked, is schooling today still offered to all free of charge as Jefferson had proposed? Or then, as we know, Jefferson said that the community would help pay for it up to a certain age. So technically, yes. Students today, at least who go to public school, have it paid through the government, through taxes, for kindergarten through 12th grade. But just because it's free doesn't mean that we're getting the best education. That's why so many parents choose to homeschool or to go to private school now, just so that their kids are hopefully getting a better education. But technically, there is still the free public schooling that Jefferson had proposed. My second question was, compared to other countries, are public schools in the U.S. built on better or worse foundations? And if we compare to other developed countries, mainly the European countries, we will see that they have higher test scores and are surpassing the U.S. I watched a video that stated how this Parisian school ranking system of developed countries, and out of 27 countries, the U.S. actually ranked 22, which is pretty low. So when we consider the developed countries, they are going to have better foundations. Even some underdeveloped countries, some developing countries, are going to have better things just because they want to work hard to make their schools better. I served my mission in the Philippines, and I just saw how much more important school was to people that got to go to school, mainly because they had to actually pay for it. Their public school was not free. So you really see how, even though the U.S., it has a decent school system, a decent foundation, for the most part, most other countries in the world seem to be surpassing, especially if you look at places like China, who have out of this world test scores, and it's just amazing to see how much they're doing and how much our students could be doing, but are held back by the school systems. And my last question is, what is the most important foundation that we have in our current public school system? And I think the foundation is just a way for all children to have an education. I think that is a foundation that every child deserves to go to school, have an education, is such a great thing that we have. Like I said, in the Philippines, public school isn't free. So the fact that we're so blessed that we have that as a foundation, that public school is going to be free. Of course, if you want to go to a different school, go to a private school, it's going to cost money, but public school itself is free, which I think is a great thing that not all countries have. So those were my questions this week.